Okay. Go. What up, Trumps? Like I'm going home fast. Don't do anything.
Like you should have been in the barbershop movie.
That's why I sound like I need to be looking. Check out the line.
Podium on the I'm right there speaking to us.
It's heavy too.
Yeah, park right here. I don't know.
And look at the truck. They knew it.
Oh, can y'all hear the music? Yeah. Okay.
I want to use
the music.
Do you forget that? Wait, can anybody else hear that? Do you forget that?
I'm wondering why I'm not. Oh, no wonder I can't hear.
Oh, Lord.
This.
It's a simple thing.
Yes, and this is the last time. This is what happened last time when we was live.
And we couldn't. Oh, at Demetrius' house.
Oh, fuck. I'm behind up. This is what happened last time. Right.
He said, "Ow."
Well, I had seen the countdown on there. I think it.
You can't. When was you gonna tell us about the countdown?
All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome. We having some technical difficulties here. So, but welcome to another edition of Speak Up. And we have the crew in the house. What's going on, everyone?
What's up, Shirley?
Hey. What's up?
So everybody's here, and we're gonna we'll call in a minute. We'll put a number up in a minute, but it was since we've last been on, it was like what, before the new year?
December.
Yeah. So apparently, if everyone's been at work, we know what's been going on, and we know what time it is. So it's election time. So what are you all's thoughts on the whole process and everything? What's going on?
That was one position with like 10 or 11 people running. Just too many. Should have capped it at a 5. 11 to 12 people. Running for stuff, so how?
I'm Aisha. I feel different. I don't think a cap for the simple fact this membership over 5,000. And if you're in good standing, you have the opportunity to run. And we always say we want blood out there, we need new people. So I think that I wouldn't care if it was 20 people, person win. Yeah, the process is the way we're doing it now, and I hope that they change that back to where you can just come over to the union hall and fill out the paperwork, and if you're in good standing, that would cut out a lot of the time that it takes to come over to the hall in a union meeting and have to get nominated or nominate yourself, then fill out paperwork and then accept the nomination. That would cut out a lot of that red tape. But I was happy to see so many people come out and actually put me in for the first time. So I say, hey, I don't care if it's one person or 50 people running for one position. May the best person win, and let's just have a fair, transparent campaign and election.
Hey y'all, I'm Taquita Spears. I am excited because, again, it's new faces, new people. It takes a lot of courage, one, to nominate yourself, but also to accept a nomination, or even when you're nominating someone, that takes a lot because they put their trust in you. And for somebody to trust you like that to nominate you, that should be a good or honorable feeling. But I'm excited seeing new people getting out there. In the past, I know we've seen the same people, but actually people standing up, trying to make a change, or, bring whatever they feel they can bring to whatever position that is. I think that's just exciting. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. I'm Big Spanish. I feel the same way as everybody else does. I say make it do what it do. Know the position you're going in. Know what it's about. Learn your bylaws. If you need copies of the bylaws, they're up here at the Union Hall. And if you need help, just reach out to anybody else that's trying to everybody that, and go from there. I met some skilled trades people and some other people that did and kept asking information. I just fed them everything I knew and told them if they need help, reach out to any one of us or someone that can give the information, or I can point you to where you got to go. So if you need help, don't be afraid to ask for it. Ain't nothing stupid, because everybody needs to learn something and everybody needs to pass that knowledge on.
And that's what it's about, helping each other. Because at the end of the day, the people that's running, they should be running to serve us, the people, working together, And
it should be a healthy competition, not the tit for tat. And this person's running against this. But if I don't know you personally, I can't say nothing against you. I don't hold anything against. I don't hold anything against anybody, because We all got bad days. We all got good days. And one day I might not like you, and the day I might buy you a candy bar. I want
Well, I'm
half.
waiting
I
on
want
my
half
candy
that candy
bar.
bar.
I like Reese's and Hershey's with almonds.
I like Twix and anything from Buc-ee's.
Exactly. Love cake. I don't
You
even
know, I wanted to speak on something, right? For the membership, it is not easy for these candidates to get out there and put their name in a hat. So I understand the frustration. Sometimes y'all feel like then you don't hear from. But there's 40 or 50 new people down there who have never ran before. Most never held a position. So don't kill and you only come around when it's time to vote for something. Because to be honest, what other reason would they have to walk around the plant? Because everybody that says that, I can guarantee you don't walk around just friendly bobbing everybody. It's not easy. That's why everybody doesn't do it. It's not easy to throw your hat in there. Because everybody, you know what I'm saying, somebody, it's going to be a lot of them that lose. You have to be able to take that, and it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? So embrace the situation. Like, support them. Like, nobody don't want to hear, because I'm going to be honest, and I ain't admitted this to nobody. That made me stop campaigning last time. Hearing, oh, you only come around when it's time to, I'm like, me? Well, whatever reason I got to walk all the way over here.
And on top of that, they gotta understand too. Everybody's holding a job. You can't just
Right.
walk off your job
Like,
and take a vacation day to do that. And you can't do that all the time. You got a job and shit. You know, and some people think some of the position is getting in to get off. No, some positions you still doing your job. You're holding a position.
Yeah.
And who's my these people and stuff because they lock in. You can't just walk out of paint. You know, they don't want you walking around.
right.
Okay, we understand. I'm not gonna keep taking off the Smurf suit and putting it back on and shit like a superhero.
Like, I be seeing people call people lazy.
Yeah.
It's not that. It's that when they walk around, they coming up to you, introducing themselves, and they get attitude from a lot of y'all. And I experienced it myself.
Well, I will say this. I think for the most part, when they speak in that, and I'm only speaking for myself, they mean fire is like your chairman, your zones, your committee people. Those people don't have other positions. They have one position. And I think when they say you want to come around, you want to vote, they're referring to them.
Mm-hmm.
And I know firsthand, I don't hardly see certain people until time to vote. And I'm not saying that they're not busy because I get it. You have the if y'all need something, if you don't need nothing, I just want to say hi. Keep it moving. Just show your face. I think, yeah.
At least be approachable. A lot of them
Yeah.
put up that guard like, hey, I don't need to talk to you today.
Yeah.
At least be courteous to people that's eager to talk to you about the information or what they want to talk to you about. Some of them just cold. I ain't got time.
Yeah, I think big that the shop chairman, the presidents, and those up at the higher level people, because they have the time to walk around. But when you on that line 6 days a week,
Like alternate committee
you know what I'm
people,
saying?
you
They
still
don't.
got a job.
They can't get to you. They can't get to you throughout the. You know what I mean?
They shift.
It's just hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, and no, everybody be rushing out of here when that when that 06 comes.
Yeah,
Right.
I know I do. I
Like
be
people
packing
got
up.
other people got lives to live.
Obligations.
People have to adjust lives. People got kids to get to school. Some people share a car. They got to get that car home so they partner can get to work. It's not always about. Sometimes I just think people like to talk.
Like to complain.
Like we got to stop the complaining.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got to stop the complaining. If you want to say, I want the shop chairman to come around more often, then cool.
Hey.
If you want to say, I want the president to come around more often, then cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But don't be a committee person.
Yeah.
And one thing I want to say is show grace during this election time. And I'm talking about all of us, but the voters too. Show people grace. A lot of times we're criticized, but position will them the same. Well, we want them to show us the same grace that we're asking for. Nobody is perfect. Nobody knows everything, you know. It doesn't matter if you've been here a day or 100 days or 20, 30, 40 years. You know, it's always a lifelong learning process because new things come out, new ways are being implemented and things in that nature. So just remember to show each other grace.
I just know it's not easy on that campaign trail.
No.
You're trying to convince people, you know what I mean, why they vote for you. And these people, you know what I mean, 70% of them you have never spoken to probably. So it's like, it's hard and it takes time and it takes, you know what I mean, like that's right. That's the perfect word. Encourage them instead of giving them attitude.
Especially the new hire people, the people that just been here 5 years or so and stuff. I think it's important to get them involved in everything that's going on because that's the future of what's going to go on.
Yes.
Because once the older crew who's leaving and stuff, they're going to be in charge of what's going on. They're going to be up here doing these meetings and handling union business, and they need to know at an early stage how this goes. Because when I came in, that's the first thing they was teaching me up north. This is what the union does. This is what we do. We stick together. It's a family together. We all don't get along.
Right.
But when it comes down to us again, management or whatever and stuff, we stick together like you wouldn't believe.
Right.
But
as family should.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I am. People have put their name in a hat so they can experience what they used to see. And because some of them used to be the same ones saying, y'all only come around. Now they get to experience how that feels walking around. So it's a learning process. You know, we only can get better by experience. So I think that is a good advantage to a lot of people coming out. But we just gotta, you know, I mean, just let it be clean, man. Just let the people hear who they want to hear from, and pick the person that they feel is best to push the local forward.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened in the past, that's over with. That's out of there. You know what I'm saying?
And, you know, it can be intimidating approaching people to ask for their support. So that within itself is something you have to get over because that was one of my biggest things about running, is the intimidation of walking up to people and, you know, can I speak to you? Can I not talk to you?
Especially
Are you
at the end of the
approachable?
week.
Are you not approachable?
At the end of the week or the beginning of the week, they looking at, because I know me.
What you want?
What
It's
you want,
Friday.
man?
Just leave it on the table.
Just leave the
And
Friday.
then, like, another thing too, like they say, oh, I didn't see that person in my area or whatever. But like some of these areas, if you've been in one area, it's like me. I feel every day I go home and I brainstorm, okay, how am I finna get through paint? How am I finna get through body shop? How am I finna get through stamping? Because I have no clue. I've been to body shop one time and I got lost. I was lost for 30 minutes trying to get out the door. And I said, you know what? I never
coming back.
Yeah. So, you know, you got to give grace too. So you might have some people that say, hey, I got a friend that's in this department. Can you do me a favor? Can you take some of my flyers and pass them out for me or sit them on the tables? Because I don't know this area, or, you know, I don't know how to maneuver. I heard paint got different secret spots of this and that, and you gotta go
I
here,
can
go over
guarantee
there.
they're not gonna reach everybody.
Body shop,
because they don't know how to get there.
You're flying from Sparks and stuff.
Yeah,
So,
got
you know, so
watch
it's like,
your hair.
That's why
you know, just
you need
just
a guide and paint.
yeah. So just give
And
grace
body.
if you don't see every candidate. And I'm not saying don't take the time to go in those areas.
But just
You know, but give grace if you don't see them hit every single crevice and nook and hole in those areas, you know, because some of us ain't been, we only been in one spot, so we don't know.
like them people that you see at the doors, the entranceways. That's a lot of time. That's because they trying to reach as many people as they can, because they can't get to every area. Nobody gets to every area.
Yeah.
People have you know what I'm saying, they try their best, but I'm sitting up here with 3 people who are running for something this time. So they're going to experience the things that we're talking about, and I want them to go out, and I want everyone to go out there with confidence. And when it's time to vote, was May 5th, I just want everybody to, you know what I'm saying, to feel like, hey, I did the best I could, and don't get discouraged. You know what I'm saying? Don't get discouraged. It'll be a time to run again, especially the younger people. I'm old.
How?
Hey, now.
You see me on my eye, we in the same bracket. Don't say that. Don't put that title on us.
But put a pin right there. Put a pin right
I think
there.
the
Okay,
most,
gonna miss
I
Pin.
think the most important thing I can give you an experience is when you talking with people one-on-one, eat some mints or some gum. Some mints or some gum, Jolly Ranchers, something.
Jolly damn.
You don't want to come up to somebody you trying to vote for and they had it, you got that stank breath from being here
Like,
all night.
oh, stinky
And they be
breath.
like, oh, hell no. They breath like
Just
that,
leave
you
the
can't get my
flyer.
vote, baby. Because,
Yeah.
shoot.
But let me put a pin in there real quick. Started doing this the older I got, doing our state, local elections outside of here. And I know you all have received campaign letters in the mail and stuff like that. And then when election day comes, you at your polling location, you like, well, I don't know who this person is. Sometimes we have to put it on ourselves to research the candidate, to actually look into them, read the flyers that they actually make us or passing in for state and local. But I make sure and I try to implement that with my kids as well. Learn these candidates, being put in a position. You can't complain if you don't. And so just be caution of that. Not saying like y'all say the president, first vice, all of them have to run campaign the entire plant, paint, body, trim, chassis. And others that's running, they only have their certain district. 5,000 people, that's a lot. Whether you plan down how you're gonna do it, you know, what if this person is off that day, or what if they're, you know, whatever the case may be. Just show grace and do your part.
Another thing I want to kind of tap in on. Hey, I know everybody said they want new and fresh blood in there. New doesn't always mean better. So still get to know the new people. You know what I'm saying? Just like it doesn't mean better, it doesn't mean a new person can't do a good job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But just don't vote on somebody because they get your buddy.
Your home girl.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all homeboys and homegirls be messing up.
Yeah.
So let's get out of that. Let's start voting for. Let's start voting for people that really deserve. You know what I'm saying? A chance to show what they can.
Try to help, because you know sometimes what in here at this plan is when we run these elections, new person comes in, they get in there and stuff, and the old person that was there is supposed to kind of give them a rundown how it goes and all that stuff. Sometimes that don't always happen. Sometimes there's a lot of animosity towards that, and they're like, I lost, I ain't showing you nothing.
Right.
And that's not how we're supposed to be as brothers and sisters in the union.
That's a heavy one right there. I ain't mean to cut you off, but that's a heavy one.
Yeah,
you need to be graceful about it if you've lost that position and stuff. pass on what you know and the knowledge to the next person so they can go from there and grow and teach the next person after that. This not shoving and going through, hey, I didn't win that, so hey, you're on your own, baby. This is what you do, and that's it. Give you the short version and shit, and go from there. They need to let you know and show them and stuff.
I never heard nobody even say that before, man.
Yeah.
I like for real.
And
I never heard nobody even say, "Yo, man, pass that experience to the next person that wins." Don't get mad, you know what I'm saying? But that's what happens here. I'm sure it happens at a lot of other locals, but I'm here, so I'm speaking on here. Yeah. I know that happens. They lose, and then they just, well, since I ain't win, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Even if you lose, you still can contribute to that person. Right. Even if you lose, you still have something to offer. You know what I'm saying?
You still have a lot to offer. And then on top of that, you might lose, and then time goes on, you want to run again.
Right.
So you might run next time, you might win again. You expect them to get that, and they're going to like it's a tit for tat. Yeah. And that got to stop, man. For us, we need to pass the knowledge to each other and stuff and keep it going. Because if you just got a small clique of people that's keeping the knowledge of what's going on or know the back doors to this and that, it ain't nobody.
Yeah, because it's still our union. What the motto is, we help each other. We have to help each other. It's not Asia only union. No, it's each other. That's how seemingly we can stronger together.
I just feel like if you lose and you help that person that win, you have gained an ally. Mm-hmm. You understand? Yeah. You have gained an ally. Yeah. The more allies you gain when you running for anything, the better. Yeah. The more people get to. So when you do run for something else, that person that won, you might run for a different position. Well, you have a person who's going to say, "Hey, well, look, that person, they ready for this. You know what I'm saying? I support them."
Yeah.
It ain't no different than when politicians campaign for stuff. They get allies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We had people that came and spoke the other day. They came in because they wanted to make us allies. They wanted us. That's how they gain support in the community. Yeah. So it's the same thing. That's what it said.
It makes a difference. And stuff. Like when they started stamping, and I came over there, and they put me in a position to train people on the press. And they said, "We're putting you on here to train people and all that." And then people were like, "You keep training everybody. What happens when everybody's trained? You have to go back to the line." Well, I go back to the line.
Right.
At least they know what I know to go from there and stuff. And then when they need me, I just come back and stuff. And then, of course, no one wants to do that press. So I was always on the press. I was happy just to be by myself on there. So.
Yeah. People got to put their pride aside during election time. Yeah. It's not about self, and we all running a race. We all in this together. And just because I'm running against you, don't mean I have an issue with you.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
Just because I'm running for the same position as you, don't mean I think I can do the position better than you. Mm-hmm. It just means our mindset is in the same thing, hopefully. Because I know, me personally, I'm for the membership first. You know what I'm saying? So we have to get out of that animosity because somebody running for the same position as you.
Taking things personal.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it should never be personal because we got over 5,000 members in here or close to it. If you think you won't, and you might see the person that do the job next running for the same job, then you are delusional. You are delusional. And if you think I shouldn't because I know you, you are still delusional. Because just because I speak to you every day don't mean I run for the same position you run for. And I'm gonna say to you, the best person win. Run for the same as me. We both was in the back filling out our forms. We hugged each other and said, congratulations, and may the best person, and we both said, I'm glad you won and I'm glad you won it. Yeah.
That's
and that's how it should be. It should never be anything personal. It should never go personal, and now that I'm speaking on that, I just kind of want to speak on something real quick. So elections to get nominated and stuff started Sunday. Sunday night, the bashing already was on Facebook, you know, and it's sad. You can't tell nobody what they can and what they can't post because it's freedom of speech. I get that, but at the end of the day, give the people that's running, give them grace.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't like them or you don't like what they stand for, you don't want to vote for them. That is that you are entitled to that. That is your right to vote, however you choose to vote. But the whole, it's just constant, and it's just like you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. You know, if we getting out here, we putting our name in the hat to run. That's something we already got to overcome as it is.
Right.
You know, so don't nobody want to keep hearing they being bashed or this or that. You know, and it's crazy. So I'm just pleading with the membership. Just give the people that's running, give them grace. You know, let us run a fair, transparent race. And I'm praying for everybody.
Yeah.
I don't have a bad bone in my body. I'm one. A lot of people that know me, I want to speak out when I think something ain't being done right or correctly, or it could be, you know, different or whatever, or if our rights are being violated. I'm very vocal. That I am. But I do not sit and just come for people's character. Like, I might say, hey, this person ain't doing this job, and I have a right to say that. But that's nothing personal. I'm speaking on you as far as you doing your job. So let's just keep it, you know, fair. Let's keep it clean, fair, you know.
My character, I don't mean to cut you off, Big Home, but my character is worth more than any seat that I can win.
Yeah.
My character as a man is more important than some people. You know, a lot of times these people here run with it and they hold on to it.
Yeah.
You know, man, it's just like, you know.
And I have been accountable for that too, you know, and so I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you good.
Saying that, you know, we all have failed in that area, but we have to at some point say, hey, grab yourself back, like, you know what, that ain't cool, that ain't right, because how would you feel if somebody did it to you? So, you know.
I love being bashed because that means you're thinking about me.
I don't want to be bashed.
people bash people they feel.
Yeah, somebody I know say if you ain't got 10 haters, you doing something wrong. You just gotta keep it pushing.
I got 100. So
get us on the vision, block out the nonsense, stay focused on the end goal. Know your purpose while you're doing this.
Absolutely.
You can't control what the next person say, but also remember this: that people are watching now. If they haven't already been watching, they're watching what you do, how you carry yourself. Because at the end of the day, all the candidates are going to be our reputation. You know what I'm saying? So you would want that carries themselves according to your beliefs, values, morals, somewhat the same. So just remember that you're cute, classy, do integrity and respect. Because even however the results ends on May 6th, people are going to still remember.
Yeah.
And like you said, Big Spanish, you know, you may want to run the next time. You know, if you leave a sour taste in people's mouth, wait a minute, I remember him clowning the last time, and now he won't. I mean, we didn't all done it before, right? We're human. He didn't show his ass the last time, and now he won my vote. Or she done did this. You know, just remember, this is temporary. You got to think long term.
It's all about moving the union, the local forward, man.
In a positive way.
You got to keep moving. It's not for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the end of the rope. I mean, so I'm close. It's for people that's got 1 and 2 and 5 years better here in a much better position. You know, I see knocking each other down. So I want to encourage the membership to get out and vote. We need more voters out there. The voting numbers was way too low last time. It was way too low. We are better than that.
That wasn't even one shift last time.
No, that wasn't even. Like she said, we nearly 5,000 members, and I think we had a total of less than 1,000. That's like that's like a smack in the face for all those people who are putting it.
Yeah.
That's a smack in the face. Like, we making excuses. Like, I don't have time to get off the line. The team leaders was helping get off.
Yeah.
I think that people who don't come around to come in early. Well, a lot of y'all didn't stay after or come in early to vote, and it takes less time. It takes less time to do that.
We had long lines when we getting book bags
And my theory, when people complain about, and you know, I'll tell them in a minute, what did you vote? Mm-hmm. Don't come. How can I complain if I'm not doing my part?
Yep.
You know, we gotta at some point hold ourselves accountable. We have to be the change that we want to see. I know I do AG&D all the time about how, you know, y'all talk about, well, I come from this local and they did this and they did it that way. And dandy, but won't y'all bring that same energy here?
Yeah.
You know, or when I first started, up north, we didn't do this or that.
I'm guilty.
I actually was in a committee meeting. Like, I'm tired of hearing that. I've heard that since day one I came. Mm-hmm. How can y'all bring that same energy up north here then? Yeah. Because we want to know all stories, all over how y'all did this and that. We don't see that here. So if you didn't done that up north, Kansas or wherever the place, y'all have to bring that same energy here, them same ideas. You know, I don't know another union but this one. This is my first one. You know, and I try to get as much as I can, because when I started, I say, oh, you know, when you're young and you don't come from a union family, you know, my mom, she would always say, oh, you need to get a job in the union. What is that? What the hell is that? I don't know where I started. So when I came here and it's union, okay, I looked at it as how I look at my sorority. I held it high, you know, and then I started creating my own opinions as things started happening. Mm-hmm. And then, okay, well, I want to be the change. And then I started hearing how they do it all up here. Mm-hmm. Bring that energy. We want to see that.
One thing is we need to try to lax some of the rules of the local, make it more family friendly, but also understand that a lot of adults got come through here. You understand?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We got to make it a little less strenuous and so hard, and so it's like a lot of times you come here, you're not even met with pleasantries. Mm-hmm. Just to being honest, you know what I'm saying? It's like some people believe this is their hall because they may spend more time here for whatever the reason. No, it's everybody hall that work at that plant.
Right.
That's everybody hall. It's not just yours because you choose to be over here 6-7 hours a day.
If they over here 6-7 hours a day, they need to fix some stuff in this place.
like for real, you know what I'm saying? Like we got taking ownership. You know what I'm saying? In any relationship, if somebody not taking ownership of, you know what I mean? Because there ain't nobody right all the time.
Right.
Not even me. I told y'all I've been wrong once, twice.
Twice.
In my life.
In 67 years.
Well,
a lot don't care who tell it, but okay, continue.
But in all honesty though, we have to just learn to be a little more take better accountability to what we have going on. You know what I'm saying?
And I think the difference between the unions up north and down here.
Somebody just said, explain how the members can get involved. First, got to come to the union meeting.
Yes.
Be a part of some of these committees. You know what I'm saying?
Consumer affairs are taking members. I'm just here. We are taking members. So
what is that?
Consumer affairs.
Yeah.
So I'm third shift door line. I don't know what shift you're on. 34 left, column K3.
In the pit.
In the pit. My name is Aisha. So if you looking to join a committee, just to kind of get your footing, to see what it's about, we would love to have you.
And that's for everybody. That question was from Theo Moreno.
Mm-hmm. And what is consumer affairs?
consumer affairs, we deal with more so like keeping the membership informed of different things like home buyers. It's like if you're a first time buyer, investments, ways not to be scammed. We basically keep the membership informed on business levels, type of thing. So, but
She said they taking members. Y'all want to come join, come get involved, man. Do something.
And
then,
I'm always available for Taco Tuesday if anybody wants to.
Yeah.
when you guys get involved, spread the word, you
Yeah.
know, on information, things you have learned, because how you mentioned in consumer affairs, you know, making sure you don't get scammed. Somebody that worked 4 jobs down from you. I'm just giving an example.
Yeah.
They may be in the process of getting scammed, but what you guys talk about in that meeting, spreading that word, will help them in the long run.
And we gotta get to know each other better. Like a lot of us, we just pass each other as we coming and going. So I feel like as members, we have to start setting up something to where we have like real, just like kickbacks, we'll meetups somewhere. Let's go bowling or something.
How y'all did in Kansas.
And
correctly.
and
Yes.
Shreveport
And in
and New
Michigan.
Jersey.
And in
There you go.
Michigan.
Yeah,
baby.
so why you
Yes.
want to talk about
Yes.
you understand
Bring
me?
that
Hey,
energy here.
you know why we had so much energy like that? We wasn't working 6 days a week.
Now,
that's true.
Now,
We was working
that's
4
true.
days a week up there, baby.
Yeah.
That was
Because
it.
I know in
That-
Kansas City, we used to have things at the hall. We had on Sundays we would do like dance. We would teach different Detroit style dance, and then once we got a little bit more familiar with Kansas City, we started learning how to do 2-step, as they call it.
Yeah.
It was just, you know, different things we did that we need to bring here, you know. And I'm off it. I'm all for bringing some of the, you know, my hometown, you know, some of the locals I've been at. I'm all for bringing those things here. You know, the membership just got to be open to it.
right.
You know?
It don't cost to say hello.
Right.
Yes.
When I see people walking, I'm walking all the way from paint all the way up to security.
Somebody
I try to say hey to everybody or say a little something and stuff. If someone might be having a bad day, they might not say it back and stuff, but hey, I got you that good morning you needed.
Yeah.
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 I'm learning that too, to speak more, because people be like, you look mean.
Lovely
And I'm like, no.
1756
That's
said that
RTCI.
you don't have to be a part of the LGBTQIA
To join.
to
Yeah,
join.
you can be an ally.
You can be an ally as well.
Yes.
I know some people are afraid of stick.
Touching on
Yeah,
that.
it can
The
be
stigma,
tough, yeah,
the
the stigma.
stereotype.
But
yeah,
you know what I'm
that's crazy.
saying?
That's crazy.
If you true to yourself, and you know who you are,
Yeah.
you only worry
It's
about
the
stuff like
membership,
that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I only base people if you're an ass or if you're an ass.
Yeah.
So Artisha,
If you're being mean, hey,
yeah.
all right.
Yes. And they have a
she's the chair of the
Is that the young lady we had on it?
Yes.
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 How you doing, love?
She's
Yeah.
the chair of the LGBTQ. I want to make sure I get all these letters right.
There's a lot of
plus
Plus.
committee,
Yes.
and they said they are taking members as well. So
Sound like
And
a
they
I know
story.
she's second shift door line. I don't know, team lead.
Yes.
So you can find her
On the right
and get more
side.
information about their meetings and what they got going on as well.
Wait
They
a
have a
minute. Wait a
Facebook
minute.
group
I was
that's
already
active.
having a problem with all these letters. It's a plus.
It's the
Yes,
plus.
at the end.
It sound
So
like
it
it's
ain't no
a-
more
Respect
LGB.
on that
Hey,
plus,
it
damn
sounds like a sorority event.
Yeah,
I'm
so
like,
it ain't, it ain't no more LGBTQ. It's
No.
IA.
IA plus.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
y'all got what the IA
Hey.
is for?
You, I don't know, but joining, you can find
It's for
out.
I and
They got a
A.
Facebook
Yeah.
group.
Yes,
A Facebook group page.
Lovely,
Yes.
And they doing
I'm gonna
they
get with you
thing.
because I
They
just
active.
want to know for personal information, just to know.
Yeah.
What that means, because that's a lot now. You got to get some t-shirts made. Aisha can help you with
Yeah,
that.
we need some t-shirts.
She is the best t-shirt maker in the
Listen.
plant.
Well, I appreciate it.
I stamped that.
Turnaround process.
Yeah, I
is quick.
stamped that.
I
Yeah.
text her in a minute one day. Bam, next day I got
Yeah.
it.
I'm finna get some
Yeah.
graduation
Yeah.
shirts done myself.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, but bring that same energy though, y'all talk about up north, present it to us. Because there's some people that want to get involved, like Theo, but don't know how, So it starts, it have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, and him tuning in today, you giving him the information, that could be a start from him. For him, he passed the information on.
And then you also get the information for people that want it, it's on your shift. Because that makes it more available to you to reach out to them, because you might see one of us or something and try to reach out, and you're trying to hit us during the day, and I'm napping because I'm third shift.
Our teacher said, please come talk to me. I like getting people involved and educated.
Oh, so something else I wanted to tap on.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Put a pin there. What you got
put a
to say?
pin on
What
that.
you got to say, big house?
Listen, right. People don't like chaos. Like people stay away from chaos, right?
That's
so
why
with that being said, when you at the meetings and they're not going right, and I caught myself saying this the other day. I said, this is why. You know what I'm saying? We have to have better organization. We have to be mindful of people's times. Like, we just can't let things go on for 2-3 hours when you starting at 2 and third shift got to be at work at 9. Because that's gonna always be a thorn in their side. Like,
it's rough.
Starting at 2, it started on time, which I appreciated that, but it didn't have a flow. We gotta get a better flow. You know what I'm saying? I put that for the upper people.
Well, the problem was the microphone issues.
Yeah, we got to get some better microphones.
We've been talking about that for how many meetings?
Yeah,
start bringing the blowhorn or something.
But I will say, not all the meetings go like that.
Right.
We had something kind of like whip through and smooth. Be smooth. That meeting was we had a lot going on. We had candidates come and speak to us. We had the election stuff going on. We still had to get through new business, old business. So it was a long day, So.
I see that time clock they got up there. They start.
Oh yeah, that's something new. Which it's cool because you can't be at them mic all day just rambling on and on and on.
Cut to the point.
Because I seen, I used to see all of them come up there and then they'll say something, and then they'll go sit down, and then someone will come say something, and they want to rebuttal to that, and they be like, "Hold up, man,
we can't do all
and
that."
now you only get to go up there 3 times.
Okay.
That's the limit now.
Yes. The thing is, be respectful.
Yes. Okay.
The thing is, be respectful for those at the mic. But I can talk to y'all, easily. We can run it up or somebody else. But getting up there, speaking to a large group, some people get nervous. So for them to do that, and you have the chatter in the back, you can't hear, or saying smart comments about a person up there. Are we not all grown?
Being respectful.
We come to the union meeting for union business, but we're acting like kids. No, represent yourself in a better light.
Have a little
Whatever
more respect for
personal
people.
issues you have, leave that at the door.
I can't even go up to that mic half the time, because when I go up to that, if I'm looking at that mic, I'm thinking I'm Eric B and Rakim. I'm gonna set the bad boy off.
It's like
we finna go.
It'd be way too many conversations in the back. Like,
and it's supposed to be one conversation.
The president shouldn't have to constantly ask to be quiet in the back.
Just that's what that will help the arms and the guide is for. To maintain order during the meeting.
If not, step outside. Those doors and the sides open. Just go outside and chat it up.
It was like at least 10 times. It was like 10 times that he had to say, "Hey, the back, too much noise. Can't hear this person." And then the people in the back will be the ones that we can't hear them.
Well, that's the reason we can't.
Yeah, because we were sitting in the back. We were sitting back there in those chairs and stuff, and they were signing their paperwork, and I could not hear what Mo was saying. And I'm sitting there straining.
It really, when someone's talking quiet enough that you don't even need a mic.
Right.
If you just speak with a nice tone, everybody will be able to hear you. If everybody is showing everybody respect.
Right.
But the mics are having to be used because this person is talking about the Knicks. This person is talking, screaming, they from Detroit. This person, this person talk about, you know what I'm saying?
And classy.
it it just be working on people, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just have more respect. I'm saying all around. That should be like the word of the day. Respect. Respect people's journey as they running. Respect people when you see them in the hall. Respect people if they happen to beat you. You know what I'm saying? They should.
Maybe
if
we
they
should
beat
have
you, they
that-
just
see, we
made
could
you
have that on-
better.
Put on the door.
Yeah, they just
Respect.
if
As
someone
you enter.
if you lose, they should have made you better. You should have enjoyed the competition, you know what I'm saying? I mean, me and Spanish ran for the same position last time. It didn't affect us. It actually got us cool. I didn't know who the brother really was personally. You know what I'm saying? Then, you know, I took off a couple of days. He started doing my job.
I was enjoying that.
I know it.
Right.
I said,
I got
don't
a
come back.
sweet one. I ain't finna lie to you.
Don't come back.
I got a sweet one. I ain't finna lie to you.
I said, man, I think you're on medical. Please let that 30 days go.
And
You was waiting.
Let that 30 days go.
What do they got to know about me?
I hit him up.
Started over.
I hit him up. I'm like, man, I'm enjoying this job. He said, I'll be back. I'm like,
Right.
"Damn, why you gotta threaten me like that, man?
Somebody who has never talked to me ever hit me up the other day, say, "You on vacation?" I said, "Yeah." They said, "Oh, okay." Not another word. They like, dang, they hoping I'm finna go on run.
Look, I didn't
Nah.
Don't pray for you or nothing.
Hey,
Huh?
there-
You good?
There's a few of them jobs people looking at because you know they put out that thing for that 50 grand and stuff. And a lot of them old cats. I'm waiting for a couple myself and stuff. Cause
Yeah, to all those who are going to take the buyout and go ahead and retire, I wish y'all well. You know what I'm saying? That's a blessing to be able to walk out of this place with an extra 50 grand on top of it.
In your right mind.
In your right mind, because you know it's a lot
Is
of
it
people.
actually 50 grand though?
yeah, you know they're gonna
Yeah.
touch
Yeah,
it.
they
man.
gonna-
Right, that's what I'm like.
They gonna-
And then on top of that, when they take that 50 grand, they retire. I was always told take a jar of air with you because you ain't gonna be able to breathe in that free air.
Yeah. Like for real, like it's
A lot of them, I
It's
feel
a-
bad because a lot of them they work so hard in here and they come out and then they gone
Yep.
and they so wore out they just relax and don't do
I know
anything.
somebody
You got
when
to stay
I-
active.
When I was in Louisiana, it was somebody he worked 44 years and he used to wheel his wife around to the grocery store with an oxygen tank and everything. And he retired. He died 3 days later after 44 years. I'm like, see that's never gonna be me. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen a guy, big built guy. I was up in Romulus. He lift weights with us and all that stuff, be in the gym all the time. He's like, man, I'm gonna retire in 3 months. He in a forklift. Came in there one day and I was like, man, he looked red like a lobster. I'm like, you all right? He's like, yeah, it's gonna get through this because you know I'm retiring soon and stuff. So I talked to him about to start my shift. I was a team leader on a forklift. So I come around the back. He leaned over, he hunched over the steering wheel and the forklift is going down the thing through the thing. He passed on right there.
See? Somebody left a comment that
We
say
gotta
that's the
take care
sergeant
of
at
ourselves.
arms job.
Oh yeah, we
It was
talking
somebody.
about
That's definitely
order.
yeah, that's
and then-
definitely the sergeant at arms job. I'm not calling nobody out, but
I think the guide helps on that too.
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
it? Okay, the guide.
but
That's why I said it's a guide and the sergeant arms.
yeah,
supposed to keep
you know what I'm
order
saying?
and
If they
then
can't
the other
and if they
membership.
can't respect what the sergeant at arms is telling them to, you know, keep it down or you know what I'm saying, or step outside.
You might need
You know
to
what I'm saying?
dismiss yourself.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah. Respectfully.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all. Just do it with respect. You know what I mean? Don't try to be like no tough guy sergeant at arms, 'cause, you know.
No, I think during football season we need to start throwing flags.
Yeah.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the
Get-
play.
Speaking on the union meeting, you guys know next month is Mother's Day.
Oh yeah,
On the
and
second
the meeting was
Sunday.
moved
Yes.
to the first Sunday.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
first Sunday.
First
of
Sunday
May?
in
First
May
Sunday in
that
May.
is a union meeting. Yes.
Cool.
So that would be the 3rd, right?
May
3rd.
3rd.
Yes.
Yes. So remember
So
that.
2 days before
Election.
Election.
we'll be having a union meeting.
Also, let me make this announcement. I just got it official. Immediately after the union meeting, Luca and 276 Speak Up, we will be doing a live town hall for any candidate that wants to come up, you will get 2 minutes. You will be live. You will be streaming. You will be able to address the membership. Why we need to vote for you. You get 2 minutes to speak your piece. So it's open to any candidate that wants to come. You don't have to do it. But if you want to, that will probably be your best time. This is right before the election. The membership wants to hear from the candidates.
I can guarantee you'll gain a few votes if you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
You'll definitely gain some votes if you do it.
So we'll have an official announcement coming out, an official post coming out.
That's
So
good business
keep your
right
eyes
there.
open.
Yeah, and don't forget the breath mints.
So if that is something you're interested in, if you are a candidate, then you can Chris, how can they get in touch with you about that? Or would you just have like, do they need to like submit their name or just show up?
For the town hall,
If they want, if they're a
just show
candidate,
up.
just show
Be
up.
at the Union Hall.
We
Yeah,
should
I
have
hear
a
Be here.
sign up sheet.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely have one of those.
Have a sign up sheet. We'll get more information out to you, but we have a sign up sheet. You only get 2 minutes now, so don't be preparing no 5-minute speech. We're gonna put
we're
a
gonna have a
pin.
timer.
We're gonna put a pin in you.
We're gonna have a timer.
Pen
We
right
got
there.
the pen lady right here.
Yeah,
So.
she gonna shut you down.
Because
Kick
I'm
you
about
under
to
the-
put the pen on us.
So-
526.
So
Yeah.
put say your most important part first.
Yes. Your name.
Your name.
What are
But
they
yeah, your name, what you running for?
for? Yeah.
Make it do what it, baby.
Yes.
What do?
I want
In there.
to say thank y'all for coming out to
Tuning
us.
in.
Tuning in.
Mhm.
Good. You know, I got stuff for you. With my co-host, the Benny. Like I said, it's not easy. So I look forward to seeing all y'all winning. Push that for you. Yeah. And
Appreciate it.
till the next time.
To the
Yeah.
We are the next. Be safe. Be kind.
Be at work.
Peace.